Okay? So you just got to remember this. All right? You got to remember it. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You just got to remember it. Now, once again, you can do this algebraically or you can fill in the chart. It is up to you. Okay? There's nothing to teach you. There is no trick. Which of these shapes makes this so I don't have a trick for it? Is it the rectangular prism or the triangular prism that messes us up?
Triangular.
It is the triangular prism because it's got no formula, right? So for the triangular, so when you see a triangular prism, you gotta count all the faces. There's no real good shortcut. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So when you see a triangular prism, the best thing for you guys to do is count the faces. Aight?
Aye.
So go. No, I'm good.
Wait, what?
You're not kidding?
A better question is, once again,
Riley's going to use that one that's broken.
Who?
Oh, got repaired.
It's not broken.
You're just broke.
You're losing my pencil.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Just choose your pencil up.
Pretty rough. So. Is there another?
He said is around.
Anybody have a sharpener? Oh,
and then your overlap is, of course, and then you just do the math. Surface area 1, 248, plus surface area 2, 144, minus 2 overlaps, 2 times 24. Now, before you even go to your calculator, 2 times 24 is 48, isn't it? So 248 minus 48 means I got 200 plus 144, which is 344. Okay? There's no good shortcut. There's nothing to do with it except figure it out. Okay? Now when I'm doing these, all I do is when I'm doing the surface areas, I don't even count the overlaps. That's my shortcut. Right? I know it's 6. I know that this is going to be times 2. I know that this one, top and bottom, is going to be times 2. But right and left, I don't bother timesing by 2. I just multiply it by 1 the first time. And over here, I don't even count that. But I can hold more than one fact in my head at the same time. Yeah, I've noticed that in your work.
Not it doesn't have to do the math. He's got something.
Of course. Because it's important in math class to hold other facts in your head when you should be doing math.
No.
Mm-hmm. Now, look at this and tell me, is there a way out? Really, is there a way out?
It's a trap.
What shape there means you got to count it all? The triangular prism. Now, you guys will probably want to fill in the chart, right? I am going to do this algebraically right here, okay? You guys can go ahead and fill in the chart. I'm going to show you what I would do, all right? I look at this, and before I start working blindly, I see that that's a cube and a triangle prism, yes? triangular
On the bottom.
prism. Yeah? So I say to myself, oh, well, cube is easy. That's 6LW. Because the cubes are all the same, right? But then I say to myself, wait a minute. One of those is an overlap. So do I need 6? Do I need 6?
Yeah. No.
I'll say it slower.
No.
I really only need, minus my overlap, so I really only need 5 LWs, don't I? For the cube. 5 LWs. Agreed? Plus, now my triangular prism, I look at that, I don't need that bottom rectangle, do I? So I really just need my 2 triangles, which are 2BH over 2, so they cancel. Just my BH, plus that rectangle, which is 3 by 5, so there's an LW there, and the back rectangle, which has another LW. So now I can just fill it in. This is the cube's LW. What is the LW on the cube? 3 by 3. So that's 5 times 3 times 3. Plus, swallowed some spit wrong there. Sorry, guys.
Choking on my
I know, it happens. Try talking for a living.
We do talk to them.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, you don't.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Yeah, actually, that is
So
the true
difficult.
fact. If you go to a job interview, you have to talk in the job interview, and then if you get the job, they pay you so you talk for a living.
Uh-huh. Base times height on the triangle is what?
Oh, it's for the sleeping
No such thing as a sleeping bag.
What's the base times height on the triangle?
Oh, you sleep on beds and
4 by 3. And what's the one of the LWs on the rectangle? Pardon? 4 by 3 again. And what's the other LW on the rectangles that you care about? 3 by 5. Then you can just add it all up. So that's 45 plus 12 plus 12 plus 15. So 45 and 15 is 60, 84. Now, I don't know about you, but I find this to be easier. Now, the problem with this is most of you don't pay attention to what is going on. You refused to practice this long way, which is how you get to the shortcut. Even though in reality you understand that. If I give you directions somewhere, you follow my directions. Till you've gone there a couple of times, then you realize, oh crap, there's a shortcut. And you then take the shortcut. But because you guys refuse to fill in these charts and show work, when it comes time to try the shortcut, you don't really get it. You're missing steps. Okay? It would be kind of like saying, well, I can swim one length of a pool, so obviously I should be in the Olympics with Michael Phelps.
Why not?
Exactly, why not? You live in North America, you all believe you can go to the Olympics. Why wouldn't you? I know he's good.
I'm better.
That's the point. All right. So I don't care which way you do this, but if you'd filled all this in, you would have gotten 84 as well.
What?
All right? A lot of people can't swim.
You can't swim. That's sad.
We live on land.
And
Yeah.
It's not like we live in Vancouver, which is surrounded by water. Really, Abbotsford's surrounded by water. When was the last time you came across water?
North America is
Yes, of course the continent of North America is surrounded by water, especially Nebraska and Saskatchewan. Lots of water there.
surrounded by water.
Uh-huh.
'Cause
Okay.
It's connected to the whole thing. It's not
Okay.
disconnected.
Now, here, the shortcut comes very handy. So we're going to turn the page over. Now, we're going to look at this, and we're going to recognize, could I fill in the whole chart? Yes, I could. I recommend to almost every one of you that you follow the chart method, because you are not paying enough attention to use the shortcut. It's not a put down. I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying you'll probably do a poor job of it. But I'm going to, once again, attempt to give you the shortcuts. I've already filled in this chart many times. If we were going to fill in this chart, I'm not going to do the math. I'm just going to do this. 15 by 12, and there's 4 of them, right? So it's 4 by 15 by 12. And then the right and left are going to be what? 12 by 12. And there's 2 of them. 2 times 12 times 12. Does everybody understand where I got those numbers? Yeah? Okay. Now I go down to the cylinder. The top and bottom are pi r squared, aren't they? So what is that? The r is 2, correct? So it's 2 times pi times 2 squared. You with me? And the curved surface is 2 times pi times r, which is 2, and it's h. What's its h, even though it's on its side? 10. Cool? And then the overlap, of course, is the pi times 2 squared. And of course, there'd be 2 of them, yeah? So we would fill in all this chart, do our math, come down here, it would be prism plus cylinder minus 2 overlaps. Cool? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Does everybody understand where I got all those numbers? Okay? And you can all do that on your calculator, right? You can go 3 times 4 times 7, right? Everyone's good? Okay, now watch what I think is how much easier it is to do this. Have I colored in all the area of the rectangular prism?
No.
What have I missed? I've missed this little circle out here, haven't I? Does everyone agree? Yeah? So basically what I have here is a rectangular prism, a rect prism, and I know that is funny to some of you. A rect prism. And what have I added?
A little cylinder.
Just that blue part of the cylinder, haven't I? Now cylinders are lovely for us because there's 2 parts of the formula, isn't there? There's the top and bottom, and there's just the curved part, right? So really all I've added is the curved part. Do I have a formula for that on my formula sheet? You damn skippy, I do.
I just squared it.
Why you square?
The side is 2 pi rh.
Yeah, he wants like that, please.
So what I really have is 2 WH HL LW plus 2 pi RH. And I can do it all in one go on my calculator if I'm paying attention. And I've learned how to do that on my calculator, which I've shown you many times. Do I care which way you do it? No, because the only currency that you have to spend is your time. Right?
I didn't go in.
Now, the problem with this is too many of you, like always, learn this chart and stop learning math right there. Which is fine. These charts will get you through all the surface area you will ever need to do in your life. For example, if you need to paint a room, understanding these charts will allow you to paint the room. You can go to Rona and you can say, I need 600 square feet of paint.
Why can't you just estimate and then grab like 2 cans?
Of course you can estimate, and then you've got cans of paint in your garage sitting there doing nothing, or you've got to drive back to the store and return them. Again, I say, all you have in life of currency is time. Why would you waste it?
All I have to do is time.
I love how much time I have to waste discussing things with you that are so simple that it's not even funny. Start the stopwatch. I am driving to Rona. Hello, Rona employee. I need some paint. How much paint do you need? I don't know. How big is your room? I think it's this big. Okay. I will sell you 10 cans of paint. Thank you, Rona employee. 10 cans into car. Drive home. Paint room. Oh crap. 3 extra cans. $30 a can. $90. Load them into car. Drive back to Rona. Hello, Rona employee. Hello, sir. Can you not do surface area? No, I can't because I didn't listen in grade 9. So I've driven here, wasted my time, wasted your time, and driven home. Now I'm back here to waste more of your time so you can give me a refund so I can then go back instead of doing 1 minute of math at home and buying the right amount of paint the first time.
There you go.
But I'm going to pay someone to paint it for me. You're right.
Actually,
You pay for their time.
I wasn't going to say that.
What were you going to say then?
Then you have some three extra cans of paint that you can use later.
Because paint lasts forever, right?
Yeah, but you don't just go and buy extra cans. You just know how much you buy.
How do you know how much to buy?
No one's going to be like, oh, yeah, 10 cans of paint. I could do that in like 4.
Okay. Again, there is absolutely no point talking to you people.
Minutes.
Yeah. See, so you do think back something that's bad in this room.
All right, so this second one, what is it? A cylinder and a cube, right? So what do I have really?
A rectangle.
I have a cube plus the curved part of a cylinder, right? So all I need is the cube, which is 6LW, plus only the curved part of the cylinder, 2 pi RH. Because I'm not counting the overlaps. Because when I do the cube, that covers this part right here, because that's covered when I do the cube. Do you all understand that? That's the point that I'm trying to make here. Okay? If you understand what is going on, you actually think about the math, you can save yourself a lot of work. Okay? So of course, 6LW, 6 times 6 times 6 plus 2 pi, what's the R? 1. What's the H? 4. So that's 216 plus 2 times 4 plus 8 pi. Then, of course, on my calculator, I estimate first, what is 8 pi approximately? 24. So this answer has to be approximately 240, yeah? Then I go to my calculator and I do the math, 216 plus 8 pi, and I find out what the answer is. The answer, of course, is 216 plus 8 pi is 241.13. Okay?
Yeah.
Now please observe what I have shown you. Okay? I have shown you a way that will always work, the overlaps. Unfortunately for you, just like all math, the overlap way works really, really well in really, really simple situations, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It will work in complicated situations, but it can be difficult. The algebraic way, if you actually learn it, is much easier. I find. That is my opinion. Okay? Everybody good? All right. So, of course, when you did all this work, you would have gotten the same answer. Now, I'm going to stop recording. Not quite. I lie. I'm the worst kind of liar. I'm going to go back to the outline, and I'm going to stress that you do all of them as well.
Yeah.
So, you have now until 10:35, which is 50 minutes to get this stuff done.
Yeah.
You're gonna screw it up. You're gonna do work, you're gonna check the answer in the back of the book, you're not gonna have the same answer as the back of the book. That's why I'm giving you all this time. Alright? You can see up there, we have a quiz at the end of it all.
Nice.
Right? We are gonna do that quiz in third block. It is short, it will not take you the whole block. I am then gonna give out your review. You will finish that review in the third block. We will mark it at the beginning of the fourth block. Then we will start Unit 7 today. Your test on Unit 6 will be tomorrow because you will have marked your review today.
I hate simple
Okay?
So words.
Are we doing like normal geometry?
What do you define as normal geometry? We're doing geometry right now.
Is it just circles?
Well, we're doing geometry right now.
No, like
We're
going
doing
like
triangles
180
and
degrees and like tangents and stuff.
No, we are not doing any trigonometry.
Oh, good.
Okay?
Oh,
What?
can I go to Washington?
I don't know.
Perfect.
So go. You have Miss Desiree here, you have me here. Use this time wisely. Soon as I decide that more people aren't working than are, I will just move on.
What?
Now I'm going to stop recording.
Bye.